Hi, it's Danielle from For Patriots, and today I'm going to unbox for you the Patriot Power Generator 1800. I'm really excited about the 1800. It's our newest version, and we've put in all sorts of upgrades. The storage capacity, like how big the battery is, 28% bigger. The number of cycles, how many times you can charge and discharge it, 25% more. And it even has like 52% higher peak output so that you don't have to worry about it shutting off if something has an initial peak that's really high. And of course, the biggest change is from 1500 continuous output watts to 1800 continuous output watts. It comes in two boxes. This one holds the generator itself, and this one holds the solar panel. The generator can recharge in a couple of different ways, from AC and from the solar panel, and so both are included. And let me get into this box. Let me show you what we've got. This bag contains my user manual, nicely protected so it doesn't get wet, a foam padding on top, and if you'll look, let me show you guys. The generator sits right in there, so that foam padding protects the top, keeps it safe. And I've got some handles here. I'm going to set this on the floor because it's a little heavy for me to pull off up here on the table. But I'm going to put this on the floor, and I'm going to pull it out straight up by the handles. Here we go. Let me set this right up here for you guys. So this is the Patriot Power Generator 1800. This is the front side. This has most of the outputs where you're going to plug things in to get power out. The back side is where you plug things in to get power into the unit itself. I like that it's pretty light to carry around. It's 40 pounds, so I can pick it up, I can put it down. If I needed to take it in my car, I can do that. I can use this anywhere. So the Patriot Power Generator, it doesn't off-gas anything. It's not like a gas generator that you can't have in your house. People die every year from trying to use those in your house. Don't be that person. You can use these in a tent. You can use it in your home. So it's really friendly. Let's start off, and let me show you how to turn this guy on. It's really easy. There's a little power button right here in the back. Press that in, blue light comes on. Let's check and see how full it is. So once our power's on, we can look up here on the front, and I can see that all 6 bars are full, which is perfect. Mine came fully charged, just like it's supposed to. If it wasn't ready to go, I have 2 options to refill this. Bop, bop, bop. We have 2 input sources. So this is the AC input. That's for plugging into the wall to charge it. So I'm going to look here in the pouch. And here's my charging cable. We have 2 ends of this, and they're both pretty simple. This one, you know what it does. It plugs into your wall. And this one, there's a spot in the back that's just right for it. So I'll plug this into here. Plug this into my outlet. It doesn't even need to be powered on for this to charge up. And I will leave it all the way until the bars on the front fill all the way up. We had 2 ways to charge this. We had the AC and the solar panel. So let me grab that box and I'll show that one to you. Now if you'll look in there, you can see that we have this nice handle, and there's some packing around it. So I'm going to set this on the floor. I'm going to pick it up by the handle and slide the whole thing out of the box. So here's our portable solar panel. As you can see, I'm able to lift it up, move it around. It's not so heavy that I can't do that. It does open up. So let me show you real quick how to do that. I'm going to lift that key up and then give it a turn. And when I do that, the latch gets a little bit bigger and it can open up. So I'm going to do that on both sides. Then it opens up. Now you can see we have a couple things on the inside. I've got 1 leg on each side. These legs have a little turn here. That way you can lock them tight so my legs don't slide up and down. So when I take this outside, you see how that leg sets? And then that gives an angle here. If it's late in the day and I'm trying to catch that lower sun, I might angle it up a little higher. If it's midday and my sun's straight overhead, I might lower those to make this a little flatter, catch it that way. But that's why the legs are adjustable. All right, let's get into our cord here. And this is an extension cord. We can directly plug this right into the generator, but it's pretty short. And most of the time, you're going to want those 2 things a little further apart just to make your generator easier to use. This side says input. This side says output. This cord allows us to attach the solar panel back to the generator. On our solar panel, it's got a little cap on it. That's because this is a thing that you might put outside. So we have a little cap, and then all we have to do is attach red to red and black to black. Give it a little push there, and then we'll do the same thing on the back of the generator. Right here is where we're going to plug in the solar panel. So all I got to do is take this and put red to red, black to black, and give it a little push, give it a wiggle, and now my solar panel can charge my generator. It's got this nice nylon rope on the outside that helps protect all of the internal wires while giving it lots of flexibility. And you can see here I've got it still wrapped up in the Velcro tape that it comes in, but we can just un-Velcro that like this, and it stretches out. Whoa, I think this is 25 feet long. I can put my solar panel outside, and then if I wanted to, I could run this all the way through a window, through a door, and have my generator be inside. So I have my solar panel set up, and I'm just about to plug it in, and I want to show you guys real quick how to tell if it's actually charging. So I get it in, and it doesn't need the power to be on to charge, but to check it, it does. So I'm going to push the power button on, and you can hear that fan kick on. While it's charging, a lot of times the fan will kick on. That helps keep that battery cool while it's charging up. But if you look up here at the front, there's a little lightning bolt symbol, and that lightning bolt symbol says, yep, you're charging. When I'm done charging my generator, it's pretty easy. I just lower my legs back down, unplug it, boop, and close it back up. And then I'll just use that locking mechanism again to hook over, squeeze it back in, and lock it down. And then it's really easy to store. Do you see how skinny this is? You can slide that between about any piece of furniture in your house. It can slide somewhere in the garage. So once our refillable battery is all filled up, there's lots of ways to use that power now. Start by just turning it on. We have 4 different ways that the power can come out. We have the AC outlets. Those will work just like the plugs in your house. So all I'll need to do is flip this little switch right above it, and it says these outlets are on. I can run 2 things at a time, so long as they don't pull more than 1800 watts of power between the 2 of them. We have the USB outlets. There's 4 of those. I can plug in my phone or plug in a little fan that I want to use if it's hot outside. Any of those USB items are great. This guy here is an Anderson pole outlet. If you do ham radio, you already know about Anderson pole outlets. If you don't know about them, you may not need them, but there's a handful of devices that are really specific to emergencies that use Anderson pole. This guy you usually see in your car, regular DC outlet like you have as a carport. So any of those devices that would go in your car can also go in your Patriot power generator. And let's say I want to use these guys down here, my USBs. Flip this little switch and get the green light. Those ones are good to go. I could plug into all of these. So that's 2, 6, 7, 8. I could have 8 things plugged in at once. And so long as it doesn't max the 1800 watt output, they'll all work. The Patriot power generator is super quiet. It's actually making no noise at all right now. This is with it on, and it's completely silent. So you could have it right next to you while you're sleeping, and it's not making any noise at all. Well, thank you so much for watching this video on the Patriot Power Generator 1800 unboxing. We have lots of other great products, so be sure to check out our other videos and subscribe to our channel. Thank you again.